I'm going to go in my 2 parent hives and check them out. They should have, all their frames should be filled in now. That's what I'm hoping for. And if they are filled in, well, then I can get them ready to put a honey super on them and get them to start producing, because I believe we're right at the cusp of our honey flow. So we have some burr comb on the bottom of the feeder. It's actually a good sign. I don't like it, but it's a good sign that they are producing. All this over here should be new. All this over here should be new. So let's take a look and see where they're at. Okay, they are not, they've not worked this at all. Nor this. Okay. Just a little bit of comb starting right here. Okay, they filled in this side, but have not filled in this side yet. They're just starting on it. And so they're putting in nectar and pollen. I don't see any, so I didn't put my glasses on before I put my veil up. Well, let me go do that now. Okay, now I've got my glasses on. Let's check check this hive out. I'm sorry, this frame out again and see if there's any eggs in. Yes, there are a good number of eggs. I can at least see them in this area right here. Make sure my queen isn't on this frame anywhere. That loud buzzing you're hearing is a drone. I don't have my magnifying glass with me. One time I need it. Okay, well, we'll just slide you back in there. Now, this was an older frame here. Lots of capped brood. And more capped brood. Now, one thing I am going to do, I'm going to scrape off this burr comb. I'm going to toss it down at the front of the hive and let them pull that back out. Combination of capped and uncapped brood. This over here in the corner, very typical drone brood over there. More of the same on this side. Do not yet see the queen. All right. Put you back. Capped brood, very nice. Nice kind of roughly football shape. There's actually some uncapped brood around here on the outer edge. Honey in the corners, exactly what I would want to see. Pretty much the same thing here. Alright, so this should be a frame of fresh wax that I had put in, my 22 for this year on it. Partially drawn. And that is pretty well completely drawn. There's our queen right here. Hey girl, how you doing? Yep, and then this is practically unworked. And it's bowed right here. I don't like that bow, so I'm going to straighten that out. They have not completed filling out their frames yet. A little disappointed in that. I thought that they would be getting more nectar from their surroundings, especially with all the weeds in bloom at the moment. But apparently not. So maybe I need to put that feeder back on and feed them a bit more, because these frames should be, I think, these frames should be much further along to being drawn out than they are. Obviously the bees don't think so, but I do. As if the bees care what I think. Alright, we'll move on to number 2 hive. This one has a screen bottom board on it too. So you can give a little bit of smoke up through there. Get these weeds out of here while I'm at it. Privet hedge grows like wildfire around here. This was a frame of old comb. It wasn't bad comb, but wasn't good either. It wasn't pristine. same here. And they've not drawn it out, just like the number one hive. Okay, so here we have some serious bird comb going on right here. Okay, there's no eggs in that, so I'm going to pull this right off. Oh, move, girls. Pull that out of there, let them redo that. Let them have a think over. All right, let's go there. Okay, we have uncapped brood here. Get out of what little sun there is. The sun has gone down behind the tree and a couple of clouds came up actually. Good number of bees in this hive. Good population. Uncapped brood, a good number of them. Okay. This was a brand new frame. You can tell I wrote my 22 on there. Capped brood, and you can see the wires where she didn't lay over the wires. So if you've ever heard that rumor is true. That is not a myth. That is real. At least with my bees, my bees are a Italian Carnolia, I think it is, cross. Yeah, they typically do not lay on the wire. Fresh brood over here. Doing quite nice. All right. Puff of the gray stuff, and it's gone out, of course, as it should. There we go. Just a little puff on top. Maybe give them to go down a little bit. Okay. Now this frame right here was from the original hive that had termites, and so it's a bit rotten. So I have to be very gentle with it. Combination of capped brood, uncapped brood, and nectar. Oops, sorry girls. Same story on this side. Oop, there's our queen right here. It's right there. Slide that one back down. A lot of drone brood here and here. As you can tell, somebody has pheromone marked my fingers, because if I get them just close to bees, it seems like they'll jump on those 2 fingers. Nice young babies down in there. Eggs are probably just hatched. They're still swimming in the royal jelly. Got nectar around the outer edge. Mostly capped brood on that side. All right, this is another one that was an old frame, and they're filling it in with nectar, and then nothing on this side. And this one is brand new foundation. They've really not done very much at all. Okay. All right, so that's a quick hive inspection of these 2 hives. And so I'm going to put the feeder back. I don't know if I'll feed this one, because this one, with the exception of this frame right here, they're at least drawn out. Now these 2 have not been cleaned up yet. But they at least have comb for her to lay in if she feels like it. And the number 1 hive, I will definitely feed them, because they're not through drawing out comb. And that's because they had more blank frames. It was nothing but pure foundation to start with, where this one had at least 3 that were old comb.